Hey, what's up? This is Migs here. Today I wanted to do a review on the All Fun Toys, AF Toys, which I can't help but wonder if it's in relation to Dragon Ball AF, but All Fun Toys, Chau Xing Long, which I know his name in the show is Xing Long, so I'm not sure if they had to change it for copyright or whatnot. So I don't remember ever hearing him called Chau Xing Long, but either way, or Omega Shenron as he's known in the English dub. I think this is a pretty highly underrated figure. I don't see a whole lot about him on YouTube review-wise, so I wanted to give him a little love because he does have some cool parts to him. Couple cool things and a couple not so cool things, but you'll commonly find him for like $70. You'll have him like in hand with shipping and everything anywhere from like 70 to 80, and I think he's worth it. So let me get into it right now. So firstly, if we start up at the head, unfortunately his head doesn't turn at all. It tilts a little, ever so slightly, and if I try to go any more than what I'm showing there, it starts creaking and cracking. So I'm not going to force it any more than that. So it just tilts a little bit, but it does not turn side to side. It's kind of always looking forward. And then his eyes are always looking up too. The pupils are always at the top of the eyes. So that kind of sucks. But the thing that's really cool about him, which you can't tell unless you have the figure in hand, is he has kind of a minimal ab crunch. This is about it. That's all. Let me get the arm out of the way. So he only crunches about that much forward, that much back, but he has this segment here up at the upper back where he comes apart and goes forward more, which doesn't do a whole lot for the lower ab crunch, but if you crunch him forward, segment him forward, then bring the neck and head forward, he crunches forward pretty good for a character of this size and a figure of this caliber. I think the overall crunch with the segment and everything is pretty decent. Real quick, here's a better, closer look at that segmented back section. That's how it moves there. Just because I know I didn't get it very good. Just an update, after messing with him for a while, his head does twist. It doesn't turn necessarily, but it does twist like that. You know, sort of up at an angle, but it's better than nothing. See already the arm raises to about there. Does have a bicep swivel. Oops, has a bicep swivel. Mine's pretty tight. Everything, that is, not just the bicep swivel, everything's pretty tight. He has his double jointed elbow, which works really, really well. It folds all the way on itself. It's just not the greatest looking in the world. It's actually quite ugly and doesn't make sense. It looks like his arm broke off and then it's just dangling in front of him. But it works really well. Again, for a figure this size, that's pretty good. He doesn't have any alternate hands, so he has the hands that you see on him here. One open hand that's articulated, and then one closed fist. At the wrist, they do the same thing. I'm trying to show this as best as I can. Up and down motion. Nope, not too much down. Unless mine's just stiff, it's not going down too much. It goes back quite a bit, and then it swivels. Same thing with the other hand. It articulates the same at the wrist. Down. Except that one seems to work a little better. This one might just be a little stuck. No, it just really doesn't go much more than that. But anyway, and then it's like segmented right here, the top of the hand, and the fingers fold in. It's not the greatest looking. It leaves a big ugly gap there. But it would be good for like holding the Dragon Balls which it does come with a set of the corrupted Dragon Balls, or grabbing, choking, things like that. It has a little bit of waist swivel at the bottom and a little bit at the top. If you put them together, you'll get, let me get this out of the way. If you put them together, you'll get about the legs, kick forward. You kind of go out because of the design, but kick forward about that much with a little angle out. You don't kick back much, just a little. And then they go out to the side all the way, so he would be able to fully do the splits. He has a thigh rotation here, double jointed knees, very much like the elbows, not the greatest looking, as a matter of fact very ugly, but they do fold back on themselves very well. Has an ankle rocker, not too bad, pretty good. And then back, doesn't go back much, forward not a whole lot. That's the maximum range right there. And then it has toe pivot or toe bend. I'm not sure what the proper name of it is. As I was saying earlier, he does have the one open hand stuck that way and the one fist that's stuck that way. Doesn't bother me too much. I can sort of consider the open hand as like a ki blast, or like energy gathering or ki blast hand, and then the fist is obviously going to be like a punching hand. His legs articulate really well, and he did do a lot of kicks when he was fighting Goku, and so he'll definitely be able to do a lot of that. The only thing is the head doesn't turn, so it's going to be hard to get him looking where he's punching or kicking. But overall on this guy, he's very light. He doesn't feel like the quality of like a Figure Arts, SH Figure Arts, or like any of the like higher quality brands. He feels very light. I don't know if anyone who's watching this has the Astrobots figure. Those, the robot figures with the light up eyes called Astrobots. They are like a 3D printed figure that's pre-assembled for you before you get it. That is how this guy feels, exactly like that. The joints are very tight. They function really well, but the plastic feels really light and cheap. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Nothing here feels like it's gonna break at all. But it feels exactly like the Astrobots figures. And if you don't have those, not really sure what else I could compare it to. It doesn't feel like a cheap bootleg falling apart and loose figure, which it's not. It's just a third-party, company. But it does the job. It's pretty good. Really quickly before I forget, I wanted to say there are two versions of this figure. There is the version that I have here where he's absorbed all the Dragon Balls, and then there's this version. There's this version here where he just has the one Dragon Ball, the one star in his forehead still, and he has the spikes on his chest where he hasn't absorbed them yet. So I don't know if it's like a luck of the draw kind of thing, or because I didn't know there was an option. I just got what I got, and I mean I'm pretty happy because I think I would have wanted the Super Shenron or Super Omega Shenron version after he's absorbed all the Dragon Balls. I mean, I would have been happy with either, but I guess I prefer this one. I don't know if there's a way you can order one or the other, especially since the only place that I can find this guy now is like eBay or somewhere like that. Maybe a private seller somewhere on Instagram or somewhere has one, but I can't find any at like any major shop, so I think it's like a luck of the draw kind of a thing. And Chau Xing Long does not come with any accessories besides, like I said earlier, the 7 corrupted Dragon Balls. I don't know if I said that earlier, but he does come with a set. It'd be nice if I could show you, right? Of the 7 corrupted Dragon Balls. They've done pretty well. Okay, I think I overdid it with the light there. Translucent blue, they have the stars on them. There we go. You know, done fairly well. But what's also pretty impressive is they did basically miniature versions of those balls on his chest. On his chest are translucent whole balls with the stars on them, so that was pretty impressive. You know, again, this figure was, I believe I got it for 75 total or 70, so I feel the level of detail goes, I mean, it's good enough for what I paid, and it's not like anyone else is making a Omega Shenron figure. Or yet, anyway, right? Here he is real quick next to the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I had not previously opened until I did this video, so I didn't have a reason to. I hadn't shot any pictures or anything, so he still has this plastic on him there. But size-wise, I think these guys are perfect. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should be any bigger than that. That matches up really well. Anyway, guys, buy him if you want him. All Fun Toys, AF Toys, Chau Xing Long. Buy him if you want him. Take care. When I was done with the video, I did take a Gundam marker and made the under part of his eyes a little blacker, and I also did his mouth. And I took a gray Gundam marker and gave him that little chin dimple, as well as those like dimples in his cheeks that always show up as well. So I think that looks a whole lot better too than it did before.